All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for a few real people out there just like you and just like me. All right, if you're a fan of real authentic country music, you got to check out this band here, Flatland Cavalry. All right, if you want to call the Cavalry, here they are. This is authentic West Texas music. And, you could say it's country. You could say it's Americana. You could say it's rock. You could say it has some folk rock elements as well. Just really well done, organic, truthful, easy to listen to, mostly great American music by a band that is starting to make some waves, at least down in West Texas. Of course, there's no water there unless you're on a lake, but in any event, it is doing well on certain streaming platforms. Again, Flatland Cavalry. There they are on the t-shirt as well. Yeah, I ordered from Amazon. They have a new EP out there, which is really good as well. I think they've released a couple of EPs since the release of that full-length album. John Mellencamp, who's also from the Heartland and is a rootsy Americana type artist, is on his way to Washington, D.C. for a big rally. It's called the Rally for Resilience, Farmers for Climate Action. Now, this is really an interesting dichotomy here. Farmers are essentially being squeezed out of existence by these greenies who are coming along saying, farming is causing all of the climate change. And so the solution is to buy up the land so farmers can't farm. But yet these big agri-businesses are out there, and they're the ones that are, big on the GMO food and just mass production, where there's all kinds of crap in the food that, well, it wasn't there years ago, but now people are realizing that the food is crap and the medicine is crap and the atmosphere is probably crap because of stuff we're putting into it. But that's another video. That's another crazy conspiracy video. I'll have to do it at a later time. Mellencamp, who is currently on his live and in-person tour, is expected to perform and offer some remarks at the rally, which kicks off at Freedom Plaza, 11 a.m. on March 7th. The rally comes as Congress begins work on the 2023 Farm Bill. It is part of a 3-day gathering starting March 6th, which also includes cultural events and a demonstration of climate-friendly farming practices. I wonder what those are. I think I'd want to actually see how they're going to tell farmers how to farm. And look, food is essential. And I've been hearing more and more, food is essential. Put that on a bumper sticker, food is essential. I'm just hearing all the time that, hey, we need to not eat meat. So I know farmers have typically livestock, right? So are they going to be told not to have livestock? Are they going to be told that there are only certain things that they can grow on their land? And by the way, I wonder if anyone's going to address the elephant in the room, which is the fact that these oligarchs, guys like Michael Bloomberg, who Mellencamp supported for president in 2020. He supported Michael Bloomberg, an oligarch, who probably doesn't give a you-know-what about farmers. And it's opposite day every day. Anyway, I wonder if they're going to address all the land being purchased by oligarchs and people like Bill Gates, because it's true. You just look up how much land has Bill Gates purchased here in the United States, and why is he buying up so much land? Well, he's trying to preserve the planet so people won't use the land for nefarious purposes like growing food. We wouldn't want to supply the planet with food. Nobody ever talks about what's going on in the third world, how this is affecting poor countries. The whole bread basket thing. Well, they don't want us to be the bread basket. They want us to be like the bread thimble. Okay, just a little bit of food and we're going to tell you how to grow it so you don't put CO2 out into the atmosphere. You don't want methane going up because you've got all these cows, but it's okay to sabotage a pipeline, right, from Russia to Germany, and it's fine because, hey, Russia bad, and we're going to make sure that they don't sell energy, cheap, affordable energy, to other countries. It's weird. Our priorities are just so backward and mixed up, and people get these messages. So if you're reading this quick article, you get the impression that Mellencamp is doing a good thing. The rally for resilience. Yeah, it's tough to be a farmer today. Farmers have it really tough, and they're getting hit on all sides. Mellencamp says farmers know how to make a better world. It starts with us. He says, as a Farm Aid board member, I've been to Washington a few times to ask for farmer voices to be heard. I wonder if all those voices are concerned about how to farm in a way which makes the ruling class happy. I wonder if that's what they're really concerned about, or if they're concerned like, how do I make a living? How do I not lose this farm? I'm thinking those might be some priorities as well. I'd actually like to hear from farmers rather than people representing farmers or telling people how they should think about this issue. Anyway, Mellencamp says farmers have the tools and the know-how to better our climate future, but they can't do it alone. Policymakers and all of us need to support the solutions that they can deliver. Okay, nobody elaborates on what those solutions are. I'm thinking that farmers, yeah, in the old days, they were fine, leave them alone. They got cows, they got goats, they got sheep, they got whatever, and they've got a whole bunch of land where the soil is losing its nutrient density. But, rather than address these issues as, just a curious citizen, just an observer, I'm thinking, wonder why this is happening. Does anybody ask any questions? Are we putting stuff into the atmosphere? What are we doing? I mean, look, it's all just crazy conspiracy theory, right? Just like the Wuhan thing, that was just crazy. I mean, how could you say that? People were saying it 3 years ago. Of course, they were right. And, you can't be right and then rewind the tape back and watch it, because then, oh man, they were saying that 3 years ago, and now it's out there. It's common knowledge, or at least it's another plausible theory, according to our wonderful Central Intelligence Agency. All right, so what does this have to do with music? Anyway, John Mellencamp, formerly known as John Cougar Mellencamp, formerly known as John Cougar, he plays music. So that's what it has to do with music. Whoops. All right, so almost lost. I had a little inner sleeve collapse there. Welcome to Countryland. I wonder what Flatland Cavalry thinks about the farming crisis. I mean, they're in Texas. I'm sure they're dealing with it there. I'm sure they know farmers. I'm sure farmers go to their concerts, and maybe you should too if you live down there. But for now, you can just go and listen. Spotify, the usual places. Also, you might want to purchase a copy over on Amazon. It was a quick delivery, painless. Jeff Bezos, I know he cares about farmers, right? So yeah, I'm kidding. By the way, I don't know if Jeff cares about farmers. He does care about turning a profit, which he does really, really well. And I don't think he pays any taxes either. Wonder how you can do that as a private citizen. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Patreon for $1 a month. We got to prevent the hacking. The hacking happens, and I got to move this operation to some other location. But things seem secure today, and I appreciate all the support. People reaching out to me yesterday. That was cool. Until next time, have yourself a great day. I'll be back soon.